presentation of BFA Sports.
Good evening and welcome to Clarence Turner Gymnasium and the hallowed hills of Camden High School for BFA Sports live coverage of Camden basketball here on BFA. I'm here with my brother from another. It's Doug Stasic with Stevie Westcott. Stevie, it's game time.
Yeah, good to be with you. Another Hoops on the Hardwood season getting underway here tonight.
Well, a little bit early for Jersey basketball fans for sure. We talked a little bit about that off camera, so bring us in, Steve. NJSIA steps it up, and we got a cross rivalry going on. We're going to open up with Team New Jersey versus Team Pennsylvania.
Yeah, so usually in the past it's been where the NJSIAA allows the New Jersey high schools to start their season in that third week of December. This year they moved it up, which would be next week, the 16th. They moved it up this year a week earlier, and high schools are allowed to start playing on December 9th. Camden taking complete advantage of that, and they're welcoming the Wolves of Roxborough.
All right, Stevie. Well, the Roxborough Wolves come in they have 3 games underneath their belt already. 3
under their belt, and this is Camden's first because it's the first night Jersey's allowed to play. They're 2-1 overall. They're 2-1 in their conference up in Philadelphia.
Well, for the Camden basketball fans out there, this is always the time of the year that you have to look at the roster and say to yourself, who are we going to see today? And then who are we going to see about 30 days from now when all the transfer rules play into the big scheme of things? So give us a little bit insight in terms of Team Camden here in the 2024-2025 campaign.
Well, yeah, you're right. I mean, taking advantage of that earlier start allows that 30-day clock to start earlier. So if you're a high school that has some transfers and you have some kids that are sitting 30 days, there's no reason not to take advantage of the early start and get these, get that clock rolling. However, we know one guy we've seen last year, and he was so impressive last year. I'm sure he's certainly going to be that Emmanuel Joe Samuel for the Panthers of Camden. Looking to impress, and he certainly did so last year.
Well, Agent 1-5 is being joined inside the gym, and we are waiting to play our national anthem. So electricity in the air tonight as we get ready to play basketball and kick off the 2024-2025 season here on BFA Sports. And Stevie, you talk about the electricity in the lineup of the Camden High Panthers, starting off with Tavi Mateen, Satafa Hall, and you mentioned Agent 1-5, Manny Joe Samuel, and Joseph White, number 25. They're in the starting lineup tonight, and they're joined alongside Malik Red. But this now is a very this is a lineup right here that is a stoic one, has a lot of experience, and they're going to bring their A game.
Yeah, and you know what you're going to get with the Panthers at Camden. They're going to be full court pressing. They're going to be playing, whether it be zone press, whether it be full court man press. They'll jump the dribbler. They'll jump a pass. And they're not going to change the way they play and with that group of 5 that you just mentioned that's starting, they certainly don't have to.
All right, and so you can hear inside Clarence Turner Gymnasium getting the introduction treatment, as has become tradition, as we've been here for now. Wow, I think it's our 5th year of Camden High basketball.
Yeah, it's fun. It doesn't seem like that long. I guess time flies when you're having fun, and it's certainly fun watching the Malik Wayne's Panthers of Camden play. That's for sure. They play the game the right way, aggressive, and they get up and down the floor.
So it's hard to get a scouting report against a foe across the river. What are your thoughts about what we're going to see from the Roxborough Wolves as far as their offensive set go? Are we going to go high tempo, or are we going to try to spread the floor and look for the open shots?
Well, I can tell you this. I know who they're led by. Their leading scorer is Nahir Wolf, a 5'8 junior. He's averaging 13 points a game so far early in this year. Averaging 12 points a game is Ymira Robinson, and 9 points a game is Tayra Morris. The leading rebounder is Shawnee Bennett, and the guy that's been giving the dimes and dishing the dimes out the assist is Joe. I got it right here, Josh Jones.
Well, there's the head coach, Malik Waynes. He is got his troops fired up as we are getting ready for tip-off just moments away here on this Monday night mayhem edition of high school basketball.
It's
got to think there's a lot of teams out there a little jealous that Camden High getting the tip here on 12-9 on the calendar.
Listen, I say this every year. There's no better night than opening night, and there's a lot of people waiting, chomping at the bit to get to opening night. Panthers say, let's start early. They're letting us start on the 9th. We're going on the 9th.
All right, and away we go. Looks like it's going to be Alvarez gets the starting tip, and that's going to be into the hands of Camden High. Already on the court, it was Red. He gets the ball out in front. Now he's going to give up the dribble drive. And that's going to get over to Agent 1-5. Manny Joe Samuel with the bucket.
Yeah, good ball movement right there to start. First possession, Emmanuel Joe Samuel catches the ball at the top of the key, gives a little head fake, goes down the paint, scores with the left hand.
So Jones now run to the point out of here for the Wolves. He goes to his left inside the key. He's going to kick it back out, and he's got Wolf. So Wolf on the hunt for a first bucket. Roxborough in their navy blue with light blue trim. Camden High going with the gray, purple, and gold.
Yeah, and Camden's in that typical man-to-man defense. They'll get aggressive in it, look to see if they can turn you over.
Drive from Wolf. He's off the glass, takes it a little bit hard. He's going to kick it out. 3-ball from the wing. That one's long. And Camden on the move. Agent 1-5 for 3. That one is long, and now good rebound as it's pulled down by the big man, Joseph White. That one's thrown out of bounds, and it looks like we're going to have first visit to the officials table, and they're going to call that on Wolf here on the Game Changer instant replay.
Yeah, Emmanuel Joe Samuel misses the 3 from the wing, but as you said, Joseph White comes down with a big rebound, gets fouled.
Well, he's going to go to the line, shoots 1 of 2, and there's number 55. Misses the first. Joseph White, perhaps with a uniform change on us. The jersey on 25 on the roster.
Because we don't have a 55. We have him as 25.
All right, well, he's able to pull one down, and Manny Joe Samuel has got the first 2 buckets of the evening for the Panthers.
Yeah, tough, aggressive defense, 94 feet. Malik Red picking up, as we said in the pregame show, picking up full court, 94 feet.
They're going to continue to press the ball up the court. There's a 3-ball from the wing. That one is long. Tries to rebound, and somebody's been very busy early on in this ball game. Is another board for number 1-5. He's going to penetrate. Spinner. Turns around, and he gets the touch.
Wow, that's a really tough shot. Lost his dribble, but still on the fadeaway. On the fadeaway after turning around. Nails it, knocks it down to 2. Good behind-the-back dribble, though, threw the defender off balance earlier and prior to that.
Camden up 6-0 as we get things started, and it looks like we're going to have ball going the other way. Going to give the ball back to the hands of the Panthers of Camden.
Yeah, they play such good aggressive defense. It's hard to develop timing and rhythm. It's hard to get in your sets and stay in your sets because of that aggressive defense that Camden plays.
Camden on the move. There's a stuff. Nice block there by Bennett. Camden going to try to have to get it out to Satafa Hall. He looks inside. Nice dish. Maybe one pass too many with the left hand, and it's going to be strong. Joseph White on the board, and it looks like he's going to the line, Steve.
Yeah, Joseph White cleaning the glass, doing a really nice job on the offensive glass. That's his second rebound, second putback. There's the missed left-handed layup by Mateen. And again, cleaning the glass was Joseph White. He's fouled. He's going to go back to the line.
So the big man came up empty in his first trip down the line, and he's going to miss yet another. Always tough to be a big man, especially early on in the season. Get those nerves a little bit under control.
Yeah, and especially against this Roxborough team, because they don't have any what you would call dominant size. I mean, they don't have anybody 6'6", 6'7", but I count 5 players at 6'3" and a 6th at 6'2".
In and out, Camden try to get the board. They're going to lose control, and now it'll be Wolf having Roxborough on the run. Big-time defense. Camden applying pressure out in front. They're going to go for the 3 ball from the corner, and that one is long off the hands of Shane Bennett. So it's Bennett and Bennett. The law firm is on the floor right now for Roxborough.
Yeah, good job, though, on the offensive end right there a second ago. The double team was split. They found the player at the foul line area, kicked out to the 3, just didn't go down.
Wolf feeds Bennett inside, and number 23 will cash in the first bucket for the Wolves.
Yeah, Shawnee Bennett scores there. Got deep post position. Good find by Wolf. And 2 for the Wolves of Roxborough.
Early in this one, it's 6-2, and it looks like we're going to have a timeout on the floor. And it's going to be a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay right here. I want to thank our sponsors here the 2024 season, our friends at Cooper Health Systems. We're headquartered right there in Camden, and our friends at Biddick Auto. So Biddick Auto sales, Nick Biddick and his team. What a great place to go for your next beautiful ride. It's time to get to the game.
Yeah, we'd really like to thank them. They certainly do help. They're everything when it comes to us bringing these games to you.
So Malik Wayne's right here, head coach of the Panthers, 6-2. They've been doing a good job controlling the boards. Haven't been able to make their free throws. What's he saying?
Yeah, he's just basically saying right now we're off to a good start. We want to keep that a good, aggressive man-to-man defense, keep that pressure up and see if we can turn Roxborough over, maybe get out in the open court a little bit, defense in the offensive transition. That's basically what he's telling.
Again, that's Auto Smart, our friend Nick Biddick. Camden back on the move. They're going to go to their left. Inside dish, and there's an inside finish.
Yeah, high pick and roll for the point guard. He ends up dribble drive with the left hand on the left side of the paint. The help defense comes, and he finds the player his teammate on the block for a bucket. Good find.
Yeah, so Tavi Mateen is on the board, and now an 8-2 lead for the Panthers. And now they're going to continue to break it down. So to get the ball outside into the corner, going to the hole is Robinson, and there's going to be another bucket for Shane Bennett, his first. So Bennett and Bennett controlling the scoreboard for Roxborough. Panthers on the move. Nice spinning turnaround jumper for Agent 1-5. I can hear the athletic director, Will Hickson, right now.
Yeah, partner. Samuel's got such good balance to his game. He's always on balance. He's never like that was a little fade away, but he got it to go under control.
Camden on the move, and going to the line is the man we just spoke about, Tavi Mateen. He draws the foul. Looks like they're going to charge number 20, Zamir Robinson, with the foul. Yeah, and there's the replay.
We talked about the pressure on the defensive end, right there. Manuel Joe Samuel tipping the ball away. It gets Camden out in transition, and Mateen's able to draw the foul.
So a nice baseline drive and another trip to the line. That's going to be for Manny Joe Samuel, wearing number 1-5. Take a look here at the game changer instant replay.
Yeah, Manuel Joe Samuel going up against 2 defenders, not 1 but 2. He can't get the bucket to go, but he's able to draw the foul. Again, he's got that strong frame. right? And he's able to take the contact and the physicality of the defensive player. Couldn't get that one to go, but he's at the line.
Well, he's been busy here in the first quarter of play. And Steve running out of room in the scoring sheet next to Manny Joe Samuel's name here.
Yeah, because he's got some free throw attempts here, and listen, Camden's going to knock down some free throws. They're going to get to the line quite a bit, so they're going to have to knock down some free throws. Now it stretches this lead to 11-4, up 7 is Camden.
Knocks down the second half, and he's now got 9. So stretching the lead out now. Now 11-4. Action continues to go underway here, and now out top is Jacob Moore. Gives the ball up to Wolf, and now Wolf's going to get it back, and Moore tries a 3-ball. That one is long, and another board for the Panthers out in front, trying to get to the hole. Ball is rejected. Nice effort there by number 23, Andre Robinson.
Yeah, and he gets the miss off the block shot. His shot gets blocked, but he gets his own rebound, and he kicks it out, and down goes a 3 from the corner.
3-ball for Malik Reed. Stretches the lead now 14-4. Wolves are on the hunt, and right now, Steve, they've got to be thinking to themselves, what can we do? Keep this thing relatively close. You can feel the tempo and momentum shifting towards the Panthers early.
Yeah, and they're not the only. Roxborough's not the only one that struggled with this Camden defense. I mean, they put so much pressure on you. They get after you so hard and aggressively on the defensive end. And Roxborough right now just can't get into any of their sets in order to get anything productive to happen and put some points on the board.
And there's a game changer instant replay. Now back to live action, and inside on the finish is who else, Steve?
Yeah, I mean, we mentioned him in the pregame. He was so impressive last year. He had such a good year, and we knew he was going to come back for his senior campaign this year and be just as impressive, and he's off to a great start here in the open.
Turning heads, he's got 11 of the 16 Panthers points in quarter number 1.
Yeah, he's tough. He's a really good player. He's fun to watch, and you guys out there will love watching him as we bring these games to you through this 24-25 campaign.
Wolf still running the point. He's trying to find some room. It's going to be a little long. Good rip by Shane Bennett, but looks like Roxborough may now have a chance to get to the free throw line. Yeah. The game changer instant replay, Steve.
Yeah, rebound. And as he goes to put it back, he can't put it back because he's fouled on the floor. But you can tell how good of a player Wolf is already, right? I mean, he probably up in Philadelphia, he's able to get by some players and get to the rim and make that layup that he just missed. Against Camden, it's a little bit tougher because of that aggressive defense. However, he was still able to get there just to get it to go.
Oh. Ball going to be knocked away, and Manny Joe Samuel has them on the move, and now stripped as Roxborough reverse skate. Pull-up jumper. Can't get the bunny to go is Moore, and now Camden going to push the ball back into the offensive side of their set. Satafa Hall to the paint. He's got the hook. He's got the right underhand scoop. And he's not going to be able to put one on the scoreboard.
No rest for the weary in this one, Carter.
Now here Wolf has them back in action. Roxborough going baseline, and the floater falls.
Yeah, good finish. Good finish right there. Little baseline drive. Able to get up over the defender and finish.
Willie Reed closes the deficit to 10, and now Camden right back at it. Manny Joe fadeaway jumper. Can't get it to go.
Yeah, he's gotten that fadeaway to go for him 2 or 3 times already, just not able to get that one.
Now it is Wolf back in control, being guarded out in front. Manny Joe Samuel, surprised to see that pressure by the big man out front.
Yeah, well, he's playing a guard, and that's the reason why he's out there. I think he'd be more comfortable playing a forward and sticking closer to the paint, but if the guard brings him out there, he's got to go out and play it, and he does.
Tara Morris, he gets the inside jumper to fall, and now Camden going the other way, Steve, and has the crowd a little fired up. See it here on the replay.
Yeah, they get the bucket, and here comes Camden right back at you. Defensive transition is crucial against the Panthers of Camden, because if you score, you better get back on defense because the ball's coming.
Morris will be charged with the foul. And Manny Joe Samuel will go back to the line. You know, again, I think that's one of those things. We've been in the Camden gym so many times. You get a fast break transition, the thunder that follows the lightning on a breakaway play, and it seems like Roxborough didn't want that to happen.
Yeah, and you can tell the excitement by the roar of the crowd as well. They've seen that plenty of times, just like we have, and usually they know what's coming. But in this case, Samuel go to the line after drawing the foul.
So resetting it 16-8. As he knocks down the first. Now 17-8. Just 36 seconds left in the first quarter, and Manny Joe Samuel can't get that to go. Roxborough with the rebound. It's Shane Bennett, and they're going to force that, and that'll be another turnover.
Yeah, Roxborough, you can tell they want to get up and down the floor as well. However, you got to be a little careful when you're playing that style of game against Camden. Right there, a little throw ahead, and it's too far out of bounds. Ball back to Camden.
All right, so now it'll be Tavi Mateen. He gets it into the corner, and they're going to try to force the issue. Ball slips out of bounds, and now that is off the hands of number 2. And Camden, I guess, with the gray uniforms, we haven't gotten the complete updated roster, Steve.
Yeah, and we thought we had it. We spoke to him prior to the game, and we got 12 legitimate numbers and players, and we thought we were on top of it. But
well, it's Tafa Hall, not going to waste any time.
Yes, Tafa Hall is going to be a nice player. Both him and Tavi Mateen are going to be looked on to do an awful lot for the Panther squad here in the 24-25 campaign.
And that will sound the buzzer, indicating we are through one. 19-8, Camden High with the season opener out in front early here on BFA.
Cooper University Healthcare, an academic health system distinguished by the quality of its care. Specialists close to where you live. Its neurosciences team is revolutionizing stroke care. MD Anderson Cancer Center at Cooper, leading the way in advanced cancer care. Attracting the best doctors, the best nurses, earning the trust of the patients we serve. Cooper University Healthcare. Extraordinary happens here.
In 1962, it all started with a love for cars, a love for laughter, and a great love as well as the highest respect for all consumers. With one goal in mind, 4 generations of the AutoSmart family have worked hard to assure you and your loved ones receive the greatest deal ever when purchasing a Carfax certified one-owner pre-owned vehicle. Shopping smart is more important than ever these days. Family owned and operated, finally, AutoSmart is now serving the entire tri-state area, all of Pennsylvania, Delaware, and New Jersey. Let the AutoSmart family serve you.
Second quarter ready to go here on BFA Sports. It is the Roxborough Wolves versus the Camden High Panthers. Doug Stasic, Stevie Westcott, and commanding 11-point advantage here for Camden.
Yeah, exactly what we thought, right? We thought we'd see the aggressive style defense leading into some fast break points. It certainly did. We thought we'd get a really good game out of their leader, Emmanuel Joe Samuel. We have. And interesting enough, on the Roxborough side, if I'm not mistaken, you can check if I am, but I think they have 4 different scores for their 8 points.
They do. So the Bennett brothers, each with a 2, and then you have Willie Reed and Morris rounding out the scoring. So we are already underway.
Nice jump shot right there by Jenkins Lyons. However, Roxborough can offensive rebound.
Roxborough back to work. Wolf with the circus toss. That's not going to get it done, and it will maintain possession as it appeared to go off the foot of number 1, Tavi Mateen.
Yeah, those dribble drives to the basket are really tough with the Camden defense and their size and their athleticism. It's a couple times now Wolf has tried that, has been unable to finish. However, they're still going to maintain the basketball.
All right, so being told that this breakaway jam is brought to you by Cooper Healthcare.
Defense and offense. They steal the inbounds pass. Nobody goes and gathers it. Here's a game-changer replay. Lob to, and here comes Mateen. And he knows what to do with it from there.
Ooh, Ooh, the fantastic finish. Camden High fans are going to be pretty excited. Multi-angle replay this year, Steve.
Yeah. And that's a 6'3", 6'4" athlete coming right down the lane, stuffing it home.
Camden, they're on the move. Corner, long ball off the mark. Going to rip down the rebound, and it'll maintain Panther possession. But we just talked about that at the end of the first quarter, right? Looked like Roxborough didn't want the gym to come to life on one of those breakaway jams. And, well, what am I going to say? Mateen said, I got different ideas.
Yeah. All started by that defense, though. It's amazing how good how they play defense.
Long three off the mark, and now you're going to hear a whistle, and we're calling a jump ball. So possession underneath. See it on the game changer, it's replay.
Yeah, and there's the jump ball, the tie-up. And if I'm not mistaken, I think Roxborough got it at the quarter, so I think it's Camden's basketball.
So we did get the update on the uniforms, numbers, and rosters there from Camden. That ball is off the mark. It was forced a bit by Agent 1-5. So Halim Mohammed is number 2. Daniel Rosas is number 11. And in fact, Joseph White is wearing 55, not to be confused with 25.
Okay.
So thank you to the athletic director, Will Hickson, for getting us straight.
Got it.
Back to live action, baseline drive. And man, you know what I'm seeing a lot of? And Joseph White able to flush down the bucket. Stevie, Tyree Mateen is just being absolutely aggressive, slashing to the lane. No fear.
Yeah, and he's got that athleticism about him, right? He's got a really good frame about him. Strong athlete, can get to the rim. Likes to finish over top of you. Unable to do so there. But Joseph White able to gather in the score.
Oh, the ball is long, off the mark, and just a bit long for Shane Bennett. That's Shawnee Bennett. Now inside, there's the aforementioned number 1. That one's going to be a little bit long for Mateen. Roxborough trying to hang on. Panther lead is now 15 with 5:45 to play here.
Look at this defense. What a job Malik Red just did right there on White. I'm sorry, on Wolf.
The officials are again going to call a jump ball possession. Camden faithful excited for what they're seeing, this effort defensively. This is a very deep Camden High squad, Steve.
Yep, only about to get deeper, too.
So losing the handle was Bennett. He able to get it to the corner, and now going back to work is number 3, and that's Josh Jones.
Good steal up top right there. Again, the guards of Roxborough just having fits with the defensive pressure here. Really not even able to get in the sets. Good job right there by number 3, Satafa Hall, who came up with the steal. Then got fouled. So it'll be Camden basketball on the side right in front of the scores table. Ball gets inbounded to Hall. Finds Agent 1-5 on the wing, drives to the basket, can't get all the way to the basket. Now kicks it back out to Hall.
And now kicking it back out as the Panthers go back to work. That ball is loose and falls out of bounds, but they're going to maintain possession is Camden.
Tipped out of bounds by number 11. That's Shane Bennett. Played really good defense right there. Hall with the basketball, dribble drive into the paint, little 10-footer. That's no good. Look who tracks down the rebound, none other than Mr. White, Joseph White. Finds Emmanuel Joe Samuel, lays it in for 2.
Good job there by Manny Joe Samuel. He's back on the board here early in quarter number 2. First bucket of the quarter. Stand corrected on that. That is 6 points now, so Camden on a 6-0 run to start quarter number 2. And now the strip. 3 ball from the wing. That was a bit strong, but Camden just absolutely crashing the boards. Couldn't get it to go, and this defense remains tenacious.
Oh, good drive.
Oh, my. Good take to the hole by number 20, Zamir Robinson.
Yeah, loose ball skirmish for the ball there, gathered by Bennett. Bennett, good throw ahead to number 20, Robinson, who drives to the basket, can't score, but he does get fouled. Go to the line here to shoot 2.
Oh, missed the first half of 2. And got a substitution into the game, and now that is number 2, Halim Mohammed. And that's going to be a splash. So he is on the board, and Robinson with his first point of the game. And, oh, man, that was some hard contact there underneath.
Yeah, good job by Robinson right here. He steals the inbounds pass. He doesn't stop playing after he makes the free throw. He goes up and steals the inbounds pass and then drives to the basket. It's going to miss the offensive foul.
Camden now pushing the ball. 3 balls from the corner. That one is long. Good rebound underneath. And now immediately getting fired up is the man wearing number 55, and that is Joseph White.
Yeah, as he should, because he's got about 9 rebounds right now. He's killing it on the glass, both at the offensive end and the defensive end. There's one right there at the offensive end. Scores, gets fouled. Going to go to the line and attempt for a 3-point play.
He struggled a bit with his first couple of free throws going in to the charity stripe in the beginning of this contest. Looking to make the first splash, and that one's not going to do it. So 0 for 5 is White from the line.
Yeah, going to have to improve on that, right?
Well, Robinson wasted no time trying to push the rock, and White got caught taking a bit of a half back step. He'll be charged with the person.
Yeah, it's a good throw-ahead pass. Robinson collects it, right? Goes to the rim and gets fouled by White. And again, Roxborough wants to push the basketball. And when they can push the basketball, it alleviates some of that pressure that Camden puts on defensively. There was a perfect example of it in the throw ahead to Robinson. And unfortunately misses the first free throw here, but he'll have another.
And another.
Those are the day.
And that one flushes. So 2-0. Gets the back half.
Yeah, a little full court pressure here being applied by the Wolves of Roxborough. Oh, that's a good fadeaway right there. Manuel, Joe, Samuel, that little fadeaway. That's the 3rd or 4th one now that he's hit. Again, even though he's fading away, his body's under control, and that's why he's able to knock that fadeaway down.
It's one of those, you can't stop him, you can only hope to contain him nights.
And because he's fading away, partner, it's a tough shot to block. You can't block a fadeaway.
The touch is impressive. I mean, at the end of the day, for him to be able to have that much body control and confidence, he just keeps on pulling, keeps on shooting, and why not?
Young man just gets better and better. We saw the transition of him getting better all throughout last year, and he's certainly off to a great start in the opener this year.
Lots of whistles, and they're going to call traveling. So 1 step too many.
Yeah, I think that was Andre Robinson with the walk. Got the throw ahead, just didn't have his feet gathered, shuffled those feet in on his way up to the rim.
29-10. Away we go. Robinson now pulling up the drive. He pitches it out to the corner, and now going for the basket is Morris. Going to run out of real estate. Maybe he's got to call his friends at BFA Homeworks, try to find some more.
There you go.
Oh, there is a take, a foul, and a free trip to the free throw line.
Yeah, able to handle the ball, kick back out, dribble drive down the right side of the paint for Bennett. He'll go to the line.
So Shawnee Bennett, he's got 2. Going to try to add 2 freebies. Help Roxborough climb back into this. They trail by 19. Ball off the rim goes long. And I guess maybe it's just the early part of the season, but a lot of guys having some trouble shooting the free throws.
Yeah, I mean, and that's exactly what they are, is free opportunities to put some points on the board. You got to take advantage of them, especially if you're playing a team like Camden. You've got to get these to go if you're going to have any chance.
Well, he misses another. Bennett 0 for 2 on that trip, and now Satafa Hall moving the rock. He floats it out from front, and we got a splash from the lane.
It's just a really good move. Dribble drive into the paint, right in the heart of the paint. Able to lift and raise. Knock down a little 12-footer.
Hall with the touch. He has 4. And now the Panthers trying to keep this defensive door closed. And they are on the move again. Hall gets called for the carry. That one kind of came high above his shoulder, and then he put it down on the floor.
Yeah, it was good defensive pressure by Jacob Moore of Roxborough right there, right? Camden again creating another turnover defensively, but as they get out into transition, Jacob Moore comes up and fights the good fight and able to get Camden to turn it over.
Malik Waynes, coach of the Camden High Panthers, a Villanova alum, got to be loving the defense that his team is putting on display tonight.
Yeah, I would think. I certainly would think, because they, like we said, they get after it on the defensive end. Roxborough's really found it tough to get in any kind of set.
Wolf trying to move it along. He gets it inside and forcing it with Zamir Robinson, but somehow Wolf ends up back inside the paint. That one's going to be long, and another rebound. Camden has just virtually shut out Roxborough off of the boards.
Yeah, it's pretty much one and done for the Wolves, right? I mean, they get that one opportunity and they can't get anything accomplished on the offensive glass, mainly because of Mr. White.
Clock continues to tick. It's just over 1:40 here in the first half. And now trying to turn up the defense is Roxborough, and looking for some action from the baseline. Can't get the members bounce. Was number 5, Malik Red. So now Roxborough trying to get some positive momentum as time dwindles here in the first half. Floater from the lane. That one's a little bit long, but able to get his own rebound is Jacob Moore. Moore now kicks it out. He's got it to Wolf, and Wolf, he can't get it to go. Another rebound for the Panthers, and Joseph White is a pretty big basketball player. I got to imagine it's going to be hard to get the ball out of his hands.
Yeah, it certainly is. It's also tough to get it out of Andre Robinson. He was in there fighting that fight on the defensive glass as well.
Malik Waynes, look at him there for just a second ago. He's certainly happy with what he's seeing in terms of how they're controlling the board. Camden taking advantage of getting multiple opportunities.
Coach Wayne's going to the bench a little bit here, partner. I think I saw Rosas check in. I think Tavi Mateen has come back into the basketball game.
So Daniel Rosas, he's wearing number 11. Out in front now is number 3. That's Satafa Hall. Inside of White. White with the feed. Making room for himself is number 23, Andre Robinson.
Yeah, good cut without the basketball right there. However, the pass was a little too far out in front of him, creating a Camden turnover.
Off the mark as Roxborough. Hall. Little hustle play. Something to make Allen Iverson happy as he goes flying into the bleachers here at Clarence Turner Gymnasium.
Yeah, Camden wants to get up and down the floor, but I think they need to protect the basketball a little bit here. It's gotten a little sloppy for them. They've been trying to push and get out in transition. As good of a job as they're doing defensively, if they maybe just protect the basketball a little bit here, a little more poignant with that possession, they'll be fine.
Dante Alvarez, he tried to drive baseline, gets stripped, and now Satafa Hall puts Camden back on their offensive set. Steve, we're down to about 15 seconds. I got to imagine we're holding for one possession.
Got a whistle here.
And is that a timeout?
Looks like it.
All right. So 30-second timeout pointing towards the Camden bench. Perhaps Malik Wayne's looking for an opportunity to practice a end of half play.
That's exactly right, and maybe he wants to get something accomplished out of his inbounds play. I don't know if they'll run it down for the final shot or not here, but yeah, he wants to. This is a learning time, right? When the holiday tournaments come and these better teams come as they come down the pike, which Camden plays a tough schedule. They do that. This is a teaching moment, and he wants to make sure he runs a solid inbounds play.
All right, well, 31-10, got a highlight likely coming your way as we head into just towards the end of the first half before they break the huddle here. Malik Waynes taking a look inside the Panther huddle. So before we break to We have 13 seconds here left in half number one. So, again, new feature, Steve. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I can't even wait. But we'll have some highlights coming into the second half.
It's unbelievable.
And here's the inbounds play. So out in front, it's going to be Hall. He's looking for room. He's going to go to his right elbow. He gets stuck, kicks the ball out. 3-ball, Manny Joe, 1-5 for 3.
Yeah, and he wasn't near the line here. That was from distance. Emmanuel Joe Samuel knocks down a 3 before the buzzer.
Exclamation point, 34-10. It's Monday night. It's a football score as we head to the locker room here on BFA Sports. Don't go anywhere as you see the end of first half. Play after play. Manny Joe 1-5, Steve.
Yeah, he's right down the paint. He took it right there with the left hand and scored. And as here he is, little spin move to the baseline. That fadeaway we've seen 3 or 4 times here in this first half.
Big man with some touch. And here's a big flush. Big time jam.
Tommy Mateen.
2-hand rim wrecker.
The Windex man, Mr. White right there, cleaning up the offensive glass with an offensive rebound. He's got about 10 of them in the first half. He's dominated the boards.
Well, I'm going to have to borrow a highlighter, a pen, and a pencil from our buddy Mike Gill. Try to tally up all these points for the big man, Manny Joe Samuel, and the Camden High Panthers.
Drive, pull up 12-footer. Knock that down.
Highlight after highlight, and this just feels like this is exactly what we saw for the entire first half.
And that was Samuel's 3 from not the three-point line, but the yellow volleyball court line right before the half.
34-10. Don't go anywhere. The second half, we will be back in a few minutes here on BFA Sports. Have you been thinking about selling your home but concerned about the high interest rates for a mortgage? With my real estate marketing team at BFA Homeworks, I can help you maximize the value of your property and streamline the selling process. In my 20-plus years as a finance and production executive, my network of professionals have built custom solutions for each one of our clients. Meet with our award-winning team of real estate, video production, and finance experts to make your home work for you. Call or visit us today at www.bfahomeworks.com.
It's time! AutoSmart's famous year-end Holiday of Savings sales event starts right now. AutoSmart has recently invested over $12 million in cost-cutting solutions to help slash auto purchase prices and lower auto loan payments for you, cutting all inflation on vehicles for sale down by thousands and thousands of dollars. Come enjoy AutoSmart's famous year-end Holidays of Savings sales event. Please call us now, 856-529-5550.
Cooper University Healthcare, an academic health system distinguished by the quality of its care. Specialists close to where you live. Its neurosciences team is revolutionizing stroke care. MD Anderson Cancer Center at Cooper, leading the way in advanced cancer care. Attracting the best doctors, the best nurses, earning the trust of the patients we serve. Cooper University Healthcare. Extraordinary happens here.
never let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. They don't wanna see me care. Anytime I make some progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming and they're scared. I walk a straight path, not many can say that. I like to play fast, cross me and there's payback. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that I go. I know you hate that. I've been doing fine, I'm not wasting any more time. I live for the fight and the climb.
Visit Autosmartnation.com and call now 856-529-5550. Enjoy up to 80% off original retail prices. 100% auto loan approvals available to everyone with FICO scores of 520 or higher at this special Holiday of Savings sales event. Do you need a car, truck, SUV, minivan, luxury, or electric vehicle? This event is being offered to residents in New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and Delaware. AutoSmart is just minutes from you. There is no inflation here at AutoSmart. Trade-in vehicles welcome too. Since 1962, the AutoSmart family has been bringing you the highest quality, Carfax certified pre-owned vehicles at the lowest prices in America. It's time. Call now. AutoSmart's year-end Holidays of Savings sales event. We love you. Happy holidays. Treat yourself today. You deserve it.
And we're back here at Clarence Turner Gymnasium here on BFA Sports. Doug Stasic, Stevie Westcott, 34-10 on a Monday Night Football special here on BFA. Stevie, I mean, what more can you say here as you just watch the highlight melt?
Yeah,
Manny, Joe.
Everybody out there is going to be watching the highlights as we bring you back to the third quarter. Manuel Joe Samuel there with the dribble drive layup. There's the fadeaway on the baseline after a spin move.
I mean, these guys are just non-stop. There's a three ball from the corner. Nice stroke there. I think that was by Malik Red. Yep.
Here's the steal. And here's off the inbounds pass. And missed the team from two.
You're going to see, again, a guy that just rinse and repeat. Number 15 was a busy man. Manny Joe Samuel just keeps finding opportunities, cleaning up the boards. And a big man, number 55.
Yeah, he dominated the glass. He's in double-digit rebounds already, both defensively and offensively, just own the glass. And when you own the glass like that, it even allows you to come out and pressure more on that defensive side.
Yeah, Manny Joe Samuel just showing the ability for power. He's got finesse, and man, he can get to the hole. But did you know that he had range like this, Steve?
Yeah, here, this is the bucket right before the quarter from volleyball line. Knocked down that right before the buzzer on the assist from Satafa Hall, who had a really good first half himself.
So that'll bring up 19 points for Manny Joe Samuel in half number one. And that got us to the 34-10 mark. Joseph White added 4 of his own. 3 ball from Malik Red, and Satafa Hall with 4, along with Tavi Mateen, including his Thunder's Duck with 4. So it's been a team effort. Manny Joe, though, is taking control of what we call the show here at Camden High.
Yeah, everybody playing their role in their participation, right? But it's Emmanuel Joe Samuel show, and he certainly put on one in the first half. But good play and good participation by the others surrounding him.
And the Bennett brothers of Roxborough, Shane and Shawnee, doing all that they can, but as much as Camden High has contested each and every shot, it has been a steep climb, and that's why there's only 10 points on the board right now for the Wolves.
Right, so you hear this in all sports, right? The good defensive teams take away the opposing team's best threat, right? And what Camden was able to do the leading scorer for Roxborough is Nahir Wolf, right, averaging 13 a game. And they basically limited him and his points in the first half.
Look out, Steve. Another fast break, and who but number 3 himself, Satafa Hall.
He's just played a great all-around game.
He's got 6.
Good cut.
Action continue underway, and Camden continuing to keep the door closed on defense. It's Hall now back at the point.
Yeah, Roxborough just unable to get that little puppy to go. It was a good cut without the basketball. It was a good find. He just couldn't finish underneath the rim.
Hall now trying to slow things down. And I guess if you're Malik Waynes, the coach of Camden High, Steve, you go into the locker room and talk about execution in the second half. And I'm imagining we're going to see more of the true offensive set from Camden versus a lot of fast break.
You could, but again, they're going to make sure that they get after. Listen, they're all about getting after it defensively. And then if they get themselves out in transition in what's called a primary fast break 3 and 2, 2-on-1, they'll take it. If not, you might see them run some sets, yes.
Back underway go the Roxborough Wolves. Bit of a lively bunch here at Camden High, enjoying this season opener. The Panthers with a commanding 26-point lead, and Roxborough again having some early struggles, and the ball just has not fallen through the cylinder. And man, oh man, look at this.
Yeah, Emmanuel Joe Samuel right there, dribble drive after beating the defender. He's able to finish with the left hand, even though it was on the right side. Guarded the basketball, took the physicality, and still finished for 2.
21 points for the man they call Agent 1-5. Panthers now out to an even larger lead, 38-10. The ball is now in transition. Camden High, it's going to be who else? Tavi Mateen taking his game to another level.
Tavi Mateen's got such a great frame. He's so athletic. He's strong to the basket. He's quick to the basket. Gets up high and finishes for 2 right there in transition.
He's dripping confidence. I mean, you think when he came onto the scene about 3 seasons ago, and he's trying to find his way, trying to find what his role was in the team at the time, but now he elevates into a role. They're counting on his leadership. They're counting on his productivity. And
well, let's face it, he had a bunch of Division I players in his way, right? And now all of a sudden he's learned, he's taken what he's learned from them, and he's now processing it and putting it to use on the floor. And he's having a really nice opening night here.
Now I got to check into the game is Josh Jones. He's going to try to get the Roxborough offense in gear. Good defense here by Camden as they're denying the basketball, but able to find a little bit of a hole and in and out off the hands of Samir Robinson. Bennett, his shot is blocked by Manny Joe Samuel. 40-10. Pull up 3. Was his foot on the line? They say 3. They're going to give it to him.
That's a heck of a pull-up. He just stares down the defender, dribbles right at him, gets the defender on his heels, and he's able to raise for 3 and knock it down.
Amazing transition. You talk about the evolution of a skill set. Same thing. Manny Joe Samuel came onto the scene for the Panthers in the last year's campaign, and now he's, look at this, from the parking lot. That one's a little long. Good rebound, though. Good battle underneath, and a good finish by Tavi Mati.
Yeah, really good job right there on the offensive glass. Able to raise, get up, get an offensive rebound, and put it back in for two.
Back to live action they go. Got to imagine we're going to see even more depth in the Camden High bench. That ball is in and out, and now bounces out of bounds.
Yeah, Joseph White unable to get the little puppy there with the right hand to go. Little baby hook over the defender, just couldn't get it to fall. And just as you mentioned, Camden going to the bench here a little bit.
Camden now. Inbounds the basketball inside the lane, and a nice floater. Left-handed, green sneakers and all.
Yeah, a little hesitation, a little head and ball fake off the inbounds pass. Was able to freeze the defender. He goes by him and scores with the left hand over the front of the rim.
26 for number 15. And now we're going to have an off-the-ball foul. Looks like an offensive charge.
Yeah, a little illegal screen. I think the player moved while screening for the ball handler.
Coach Weems saw him instructing the team, and he's coaching this game as if it were a two-point affair. That's exactly what we expect.
Absolutely, as he should be. I mean, you know, this is a little, there's some growth to this Camden team that needs to take place this year, right? Some kids are going to have to step up that in the past, you know, may have been just role players on the bench for him here or there that are now integral parts of this Panther squad. He's going to be trying to get the most out of it.
And another foul is going to be called here. This time on Roxborough. No, it's going to be on the Panthers because it looks like they have number 3, Josh Jones, inbounding the ball.
And the other thing is that, you know, Malik Waynes knows just about everything there is about coaching because he got coached by one of the best in Jay Wright.
The man, the myth, the legend. Jones to the lane, and the whistle's going to blow yet again as he goes baseline.
I just want one of his suits, Jay Wright.
Yeah, I wouldn't. See, I wouldn't fit in it, of course.
I would not either.
So there's a good hard take there by number 3, Jones. He's going to get a free trip to the line. And this experience for the Wolves of Roxborough, this is something that will help them along in their season. And you're playing a powerhouse team like Camden right out of the gate. You had mentioned about the holiday tournaments that are coming in just a few weeks.
And not only the holiday tournaments, but this, you know, their city leagues, their conferences in the city of Philadelphia are tough, aggressive, fast-paced, hard-nosed contests, just like Camden presents to you. So they're preparing for their city conference games and the Catholic League when they play some of those teams as well in the city of Philadelphia.
Manny Joe Samuel not to be denied as the clock ticks here in quarter number 3. He's got, Steve, another 9 points in the third quarter. He's now at 20. Yeah, he's at 28 points.
Yeah, he's certainly putting on a show, and so is Camden, although that's a nice fadeaway jump shot right there by, I believe, not here, Wolf. We just mentioned at halftime that he struggled during the first half, but he knocked down a little fadeaway from the baseline right there for 2.
Yeah, the Wolf definitively hungry. Finally got himself on the board. He's got a bucket. You know, that's exactly what we're talking about, Coach. Coach trying to get these good reps in, get the experience, let the season kind of progress in its own right, and, you know, take advantage of this hard contest right out of the gate and learn from it.
And again, you've only had a week or so, week and a half of practice here, right? And you're already starting game 1 because you took advantage of the early week that they're allowing you to play these contests now. And again, you know, with that lack of practice time, this is basically a practice format now, especially with the score the way it is here in this contest. He's trying to get his kids to learn what he wants, how to execute their plays, their sets, their inbounds, etc. They're doing a nice job here in the open.
Well, Wolf comes right back with it, attacks the basket, finds himself at the free throw line, misses the first. He'll get an opportunity for another. Of course, it's DeJuan Wagner Court here at Clarence Turner Gymnasium. Over the last couple of seasons, we've seen ourselves a handful of McDonald's All-Americans, players playing some big-time basketball in the SEC. And you got to imagine that a lot of these names and faces that are on the roster here in this 24-25 campaign may have an opportunity to follow suit.
DJ, who we've seen over the last couple of years, left with Mr. Coach Calipari to Arkansas, is it?
Arkansas, go Razorbacks. So Staffa Hall, he's now got 8. I love how passionate he is when he plays the game, man. He and Mateen right now, that backcourt is just fired up. They're all jacked up on Mountain Dew.
Yeah, they just breathe the game. Every ounce of breath that they have, they just love the game. They play the game. It shows. It comes out just like you're saying in their demeanor, in their presence.
So one season spills into the next. Camden High football team with another strong campaign this year, and so a couple of these players are two-sport athletes and now quickly find themselves right back on the hardwood. And you got to imagine this is going to be another season full of a packed gym.
Oh, absolutely. And again, especially with the schedule that Camden plays, they back away and shy away from no one.
Wolf knocks down a pair of free throws. Game's now 53-15 over 2 minutes. And they're getting busy with calling the whistles. And now, Steve, you're starting to see the depth of Camden as Coach Malik Wayne's given an opportunity to some players. You see Raj Doe, who is in the game. Imagine that's Dow. He's wearing number 30. Number 11, Daniel Rosas, also checks into the game. Hall, though, trying to get every minute that he can and make it worth. He's like, man, I've been waiting a long time to get back out on this basketball court.
That's right. That's right. And in here, unfortunately, for Roxborough tonight, I mean, Camden kind of came out and with that aggressive style defense, and they kind of really just took Roxborough's heart a little bit here. And Roxborough will learn from this, and they'll go back to their city conference in Philadelphia and be better for it. Good throw there.
Good takeaway, and, well, let's just say that the Camden faithful are going to let Zamir Robinson hear about it. He's going to make his way down the court again. You got to think he wants a second look. Good runner and a good finish.
Yeah, that's a good way to respond, right? Everything's about a response, right? Obviously didn't get what he wanted out of the last trip with the missed dunk, but he gets a steal, he cuts in transition, scores over the rim in between two Camden Panthers.
Staffa Hall taking it coast to coast, and when he goes to the rack, he's met by number 20, Zamir Robinson. So give Robinson a lot of credit, doing a great job covering all 94 feet of the floor.
Yeah, and certainly no quit, right? You're not going to see. You haven't seen Roxborough quit yet, although they might be a little bit depressed and down as to what's going on in this contest, but they're not stopping. They're still playing well.
Hall misses the first of 2. Would imagine his fundamentally sound coach Malik Wayne is going to be all over him about that.
Yeah, free throws would definitely be on the practice schedule tomorrow.
Hall gets 1 of 2. And it's game 1 of the campaign, but we've seen this before. You know, as you elevate, you get into these holiday tournaments, you get into some of the big-time basketball events that Camden plays, and then certainly into the playoffs. These games often come down to a bucket, so every free throw is so important on a big-time team.
Exactly, and don't think Malik Waynes isn't practicing free throws with his kids already. However, there might be a little bit more of a point of emphasis on it tomorrow. Because you're right, for your point exactly.
Well, Wolf is back to work. He's looking for some real estate, and he finds himself with 2.
Yeah, first time tonight, partner, right? We talked about him wanting to get to the rim. That's the first time he was able to get there and finish.
Well, big second half start for him. He's got 6 points here in quarter number 3.
Again, he's their leading scorer at 13 a game.
Clock continues to tick away. We're under about 35 right now, and there's a good finish by number 23.
Yeah, Andre Robinson with his own rebound and putback said, Mr. White, anything you can do, I can do as well. Andre Robinson with a rebound and putback for 2 for the Panthers.
Robinson knocks down a bucket. We had an opportunity to cover the Jersey Jam, which was a doubleheader featuring Princeton, Monmouth, Duquesne. and Temple, and former Mr. Robinson of Camden doing quite well in Monmouth. So the big man had himself a nice game. Back a bit local in Jersey.
If I'm not mistaken, I think we had, did we have Coach Giannini on that telecast?
The legend, now Atlantic 10 All Hall of Famer, John Giannini. And it's a block party here in Camden.
Yeah.
You're going to love this.
Yeah, look at the crowd.
Wait until we see the replay in just a moment, but they're hanging on every breath. That takes us a quarter before 56-20. And Stevie, look at this.
Missed jump shot. Throw ahead. Throw ahead again. And guess who? Tavi Mateen says, no, not in my house.
Mateen with a big-time block, and that will keep the Wolves off the board. 56-20. We will be back from DeJuan Wagner Court right after this.
Have you been thinking about selling your home but concerned about the high interest rates for a mortgage? With my real estate marketing team at BFA Homeworks, I can help you maximize the value of your property and streamline the selling process. In my 20-plus years as a finance and production executive, my network of professionals have built custom solutions for each one of our clients. Meet with our award-winning team of real estate, video production, and finance experts to make your home work for you. Call or visit us today at www.bfahomeworks.com.
Cooper University Healthcare, an academic health system distinguished by the quality of its care. Specialists close to where you live. Its neurosciences team is revolutionizing stroke care. MD Anderson Cancer Center at Cooper, leading the way in advanced cancer care. Attracting the best doctors, the best nurses, earning the trust of the patients we serve. Cooper University Healthcare. Extraordinary happens here.
Well, it's 56-20. Defense, Steve, as Malik Wayne's getting the team all fired up. Look at this.
First throw ahead pass, and then there's a second one. And watch Tavi Mateen run the play down and say, no, not tonight.
Again, great job by our BFA camera crew and our new replay system to give us that extra look.
That's awesome.
It's from some of the bigger games, Steve. We're going to do the college basketball setup. Going to have basketball fans everywhere going nuts for more.
I love it.
Here's a guy that wants more. That's Manny Joe Samuel. Can't get it to go. And now Roxborough playing with passion, playing with heart. And guess what? You're still seeing the Camden players fly all over the floor.
You know, and I was going to mention their huddle. If we were live at their huddle with Malik Waynes, not one kid up talking to anybody else, not one kid up clowning around. Everyone was focused and paying attention to exactly what Coach Waynes wanted. And then they come out here and they bring the hustle and the effort, even though they're up 36 right here, but still hustling and playing hard.
They're going to keep continuing to push the rock, good tempo as we go back and forth. And now Satafa Hall trying to give himself some room as he looks to get to the lane, gives it up to Manny Joe Samuel. And still starters in the game. Again, sometimes you got to think about, too, early in the season, conditioning. So you want to keep your players out there and understand what it's like to get through a full game.
Correct. And like I said, it's an early start time, right? I mean, we're a week earlier than what we normally are here in New Jersey as far as games being able to start and be played. And, yeah, I mean, but he also wants the chemistry of his team to improve daily, and he's going to keep them out there for the beginning of this fourth. Emmanuel Joe Samuel knocks down the first one.
He goes to the line looking at this and knocks it down. So we're doing a technological first here at BFA 2, Steve. So for Camden basketball fans that are following along inside the gym, kind of wondering where are these voices coming from. We're back at our studios in Vineland as we're calling this game. And this is going to be a bit of a new setup. So again, we expected game number one to be a bit unique. A unique experience for the fans, unique experience for us, but this is something we're going to continue to build upon, and we appreciate everybody tuning in.
Yeah, I'll tell you what a setup we have here. This is just so awesome as to what we have here and how we're able to incorporate all of this for all of the schedules that we cover.
Manny Joe Samuel is not going to stop. He comes out of the gate here again in quarter number 4, and he's still firing away.
Yeah, he's a really impressive young man.
Got 31.
Roxborough still scrapping too, right? No quitting them. They're still on the floor trying to get loose balls. Still trying to play good hard D. There's the replay, dribble, handoff. Manuel Joe Samuel steps back right in front of his bench and drains a deep 3 from right in front of Coach Wayne's.
This guy's everywhere. In the gym, and he's already in range as soon as he just walks in the door.
That's right.
Camden now on the move. Manny Joe lost a handle. Good work there by Josh Jones. Keep his hand in the cookie jar.
Said I could shoot the deep 3, but let me get to the rim like this. I'll put a highlight reel on it. The team with the basketball. Oh, dribble drive along the baseline. He tried jamming it home. Unfortunately, wasn't able to get it to go. But on the rebound, I believe Roxborough traveled with the basketball on the rebound. I think it's going to be Camden's ball, and yes, it is on a baseline inbound. The team gets good inside position right there on the inbounds play. It's just a direct bounce pass to him. And here's the dribble drive here, replay, baseline drive up, tried jamming it. He might have gotten fouled on the play, which is why he couldn't. And there's the travel.
Well, back to the line goes Mateen. He's able to knock it down. Good crowd on hand for a early December chilly evening. Not as cold tonight, though, as what it has been.
Yeah, the chill gave us a little bit of a break today.
This is the second. Camden still scrappy. It's 62-20 with just over 6 minutes to go.
You know, Doug, we say so many good things about Emmanuel Joe Samuel's game, age at 1-5, and they're well-deserved. But when you look at the contributions that Tavi Mateen and Satafa Hall and Joseph White on the glass and Malik Red, I mean, they've gotten great production out of these other 4 or 5 starters and players and to surround what Emmanuel Joe Samuel's doing. It's a nice opening night of the game.
And he hit another 3, so don't fall asleep. This guy is in fuego. 34.
Yeah, he's feeling it right now. He's got that stroke going right now. Knocked down at corner 3. That was even contested. There was a hand in his face. The one in front of Coach Wayne's that we talked about just a couple seconds ago, that was contested as well. He's knocking down 3s, contested 3s. There's a steal. Age at 1-5 to the rim. It gets tipped away again. This time tipped away by Tara Morris.
Can't stop, won't stop. See it on the replay in the back end.
Yeah, here he comes, 1-on-none. However, good hustle back by Morris, and he's able to tip it away, preventing Samuel from a highlight reel dunk.
Students and fans of Camden having a great time tonight here for the home opener. And look out, another 3-ball from the corner.
And another contested 3 that goes down.
4 points in the fourth quarter here for Tavi Mateen. 14 for the contest. And now Roxborough. The Wolves bringing it back. That's Morris again. Can't get it to go. And out in front, layup.
Yeah, good job by Tavi Mateen, able to gather the loose ball. Looks up, doesn't put his head down, looks up, throw ahead, lay in front.
Good hustle back by Morris as he's able to answer back in transition. He's got 4. And it looks like Tavi Mateen is going to be charged with a personal foul. And I guess we had a player hit the deck a little bit, so got to try to get that moisture off the floor. Good work by Coach. Man, how about those shoes, man?
Gotta get it.
Where can we get a pair of those?
I know.
Got to talk up maybe Coach Waynes can get us hooked up. I mean, there's a lot of gold sneakers over there.
Who was it? Coach Hicks? Coach Hicks, maybe?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It takes a village. Everyone looking to help out, that's for sure.
But as we said, he's got to send him to our studio headquarters here in Violent. He can't.
Yeah. We got to give a shot, too, of, as we get the party started here in the season, our BFA crew was honored with some state champion trophies.
That's very nice of Camden and what they did.
Pretty cool gesture. We love having the opportunity to cover this squad and can't wait to get things going full tilt here in 24-25.
And what it was is a mock plaque of the sectional trophies, sectional championship, state championship trophies. Got our names on them as well.
Oh, yeah, beautiful.
It's awesome. Certainly appreciate it that they think of us like that. It's being part of it.
Well, Camden trying to close this one out. Just over 4 minutes to go here in quarter number 4. Commanding lead, and there is a long distance attempt. Oh, good ball movement as he gets underneath. A good denial by the Wolves.
Yes, the top of Hall's 3 hit the heel of the rim. It came right back at him, and he followed the shot. He was able to get the rebound and then make a nice pass under the block, but unable to catch and score. Was Robinson.
Jones with the runner. Can't finish. And now some team basketball. Thought for a second maybe Hall was going to go behind himself and give it up, but he'll finish it in transition.
Yeah, I think Emmanuel Joe Samuel makes the throw ahead to Hall. I think he might have been looking to get that one back from Hall, but Hall said, "No, I'm going to lay this one in." 13
for Hall. Camden still on the move, and he lays it in on the breakaway.
Couple buckets here in transition for Hall. Yeah, Camden fouling here. What happened? They fouled just to stop the clock so they can go to their bench. They wanted to get some of their players on the bench into the game. The starters have done a very good job, and they'll exit here.
Yeah, at this point of the game, again, it's not an NJSIA game, I guess, technically. Usually we'd see a running clock minus the timeout. But 3:18 to go, 74-22. Jacob Moore wears number 0. He's at the point, kicks it to Morris in the corner. That one is off the top of the backboard. And now for the Panthers, the scramble ensues. And looks like we're going to have a reach-in foul. And it's going to be charged number 23, Andre Robertson.
And what's impressive, I mean, let's face it, for all intents and purposes, this one's over, right? But you got 4 bodies on the floor scrapping for a loose ball. The hustle from both sides, both Roxborough and Camden, is still on display here late in the 4th, even with the contest kind of out of hand.
And in a jump ball, not going to give up on it. No chance. Not in that gym and not on this team. If you're wearing the purple and gold, you're going to play from the tip until the final whistle.
You got that right. There's a steal and a lay-in. Inbounds pass gets stolen, sideline inbounds, and the lay-in is by number 30, Raj Dow.
Yeah, Raj Dow able to get into the scorebook. And yet another whistle, so it's frequent flyer whistle time.
Yeah, a little missed jump shot, right? Both teams aggressive on the glass. Tie up, go to the arrow. Possession now belongs to Camden.
I don't know if there's a rewards card, but it seems like the whistles are blown. The more you blow the whistle, the more points that you earn. I don't know if you get like a free coffee from Wawa or what's going on there.
Listen, whatever works.
But I want to thank our friends at AutoSmart Nation. So AutoSmartNation.com. Great sponsor here in the 24-25 campaign, and Cooper University Healthcare System for their support of Camden High Athletics and Camden High Basketball. Be sure to check them out.
Just a minute ago, good steal by the Camden Panthers. Rosas tried to throw the ball ahead to Raj Dow again for a breakaway layup, unable to be completed. Back comes Roxborough. And it's going to be, the ball goes out of bounds. However, they'll maintain possession here with a baseline in there.
2:10 to go in this contest. Smiles all around here on opening night. And First one not going to go. There's a look at Joseph White. Lots of smiles on the Camden High bench. Get the season started on the right side of the win column. And in and out. So Morris comes up empty. He's tripped to the line.
Roxborough maintain possession. Rebound goes out of bounds off Camden. Baseline inbound to the Wolves.
Kicks it out. Still going to be Jacob Moore. Moore now to Jones. Jones goes to his right. Now into the game for Camden. I see number 10, Wazi Mohammed. Mohammed tries to get to the board. Gets boxed out. Also into the game is Halim Mohammed. There's Daniel Rosas wearing number 11. Wearing number 10, Halim Mohammed.
Number 3 for Roxborough, Josh Jones is also checked in on a 5'7" guard.
To the hole, kick out to the corner. 3 ball is off the mark. Couldn't get it to go for Dow. And now a strip. It's going to be Rosas. Got an open look. Inside, forced to go to his left. Couldn't get it to go. And now baseline jumper is long. Rebound there by number 10, Ian Ringgold for Roxborough.
Dribble drive right there. Unable to get the bucket to go is Josh Jones, who we mentioned just checked in. A good find.
Well, Steve, I'd ask you who you think should be the Cooper University Healthcare System's player of the game, but I think we already probably know.
Yeah, that one's probably was decided in the first half or just after halftime. However, again, you know, Emmanuel Josami deserves it with the performance he put on here tonight. But again, I do want to comment about Tavi Matins, Tafa Hall, Josh White, Joseph White, who hit the glass and dominated the glass. They got good contributions from those other 4 stars. But Emmanuel Josami is definitely a player of the game in this one. 30-plus points in here.
Well, Camden fans are going to love our end-of-game recap. We will highlight the player of the game, Agent 1-5, Manny Joe Samuel. So don't go anywhere, not even after the final buzzer. We got 100 seconds of number Agent 1-5.
That's amazing. Great job by our crew here.
So we're very excited to bring you another season here at Camden High Basketball. Excited to kind of showcase some new technologies that we're going to bring your way. So be sure to tune in. Every game will be a little bit of a new experience. I know our buddy Mike Gill, 97.3 ESPN, is watching. He'll be joining you on some of the calls this season. Very excited.
Looking forward to that.
He's going to be able to call some of these games from the 97.3 studios. Oh, good. So finishing things out here is Roxborough trying to get on the board. That one was a long pull, but off the mark from Jones. And now a jump ball. So we are under a minute. And the game changer is the replay.
Yeah, ball's going out of bounds, saved by Camden. Ball's thrown back inbounds towards the paint. Another jump ball, tie up.
So there's a brief timeout on the floor.
A lot of bodies hit the floor, so I'm sure they're wiping up the lane where those bodies lie. And the floor gets slippery when wet.
Yes. And taking a look ahead at our BFA calendar, I believe our next broadcast for Camden High Basketball will be next Monday, 16th against, maybe I'm not, hold on, let me double check that as I'm saying that out loud. Next broadcast is next Tuesday. So I guess I wasn't too far off the proverbial mark there. I mean, I tried to land the plane. It's going to be Tuesday the 17th against Winslow. That's also scheduled for a 7 p.m. tip right here on BFA Sports.
Winslow usually has a really talented and good program as well.
I want to thank our on-site team today. Legend Charles Hope and legend in the making Nick Penza on camera. They're the only two BFA teammates that are in the building.
And what a job they do and are certainly doing again tonight.
Our producer and director of technology, Mr. David Gillia, he's out in Chesilhurst. Our replay operator, Drew Stasic, is with us in the Vineland studios. So 3 teams, 3 different sites, and 1 statement win for Camden High as they take it 76-22. Here on BFA Sports, our player of the game, powered by Cooper University Healthcare Systems. Well, that would be Manny Joe Samuel, and he can do it all, Steve.
He did it in a lot of different ways. Dribble drive with the left hand right there. Here he comes up with a spin move back to the baseline, fade away, tough shot to hit. He knocked it down.
I mean, he's just so scrappy with the way that he goes to the lane,
turns into the paint right there to score, to finish. Drives with the right hand, little 10, 12-foot fade away from the right side of the paint.
And this one he goes from another zip code.
Yeah, another zip code right at the buzzer before halftime.
And here's the thing, you're going to start to see a theme here, right? So he was just getting warmed up so he can have another shot on the inside on the breakaway. But then what's really going to grab your attention is a player that's this big, this intense, his range, Steve.
Yeah, I mean, he absolutely can fire. He can beat you. There's a dribble drive, freezes the defender, gets him right on the ears, freezes him, and raises for 3. He can beat you so many different ways, as you said, with the fadeaway. He can get to the rim. There's a pull up 3 again.
And this is not the same play.
Right, exactly. Now here's the one he hits from in front of Coach Wayne's. He steps back, and he's almost on the out-of-bounds sideline.
Harden-esque.
Knocks that one down. Here's the one from the corner, contested on the inbounds play. Just put on a show in here tonight, 30-plus points. And Emmanuel Joe Samuel, as you said, the player of the game and well-deserved.
Well, that will do it. 76-22. It is your final for all of us at BFA Sports. I'm Doug Stasic.
I'm Steve Westcott.
We can't wait till next time to see you
play ball.